Case Keenum, the Denver Broncos quarterback, recently sparked a little bit of controversy. Right now the Broncos are 2-4, and Keenum's been underwhelming, probably is the best way to put it. He's got a 63% completion percentage. That's not terrible, but he's got 7 touchdowns to 8 interceptions, and some Broncos fans are calling for his job. They want the Broncos to commit to Chad Kelly, the backup quarterback, rather than playing Case Keenum the rest of the year. Well, head coach Vance Joseph came out and said, nope, Case Keenum is our quarterback. And I completely agree. I really support that. Here's what Case Keenum is to me. I was once shooting a show for a Pac-12 Network show. It was a live show, a live event, really cool. And, Yogi Roth was there. Yogi Roth is my favorite commenter. I love him as an analyst. But sun in the background is becoming an issue. I'm behind my camera, and sun is becoming a problem. I'm the guy operating a camera. The glare was super bad. I couldn't figure out what to do. And I needed a lens hood, which is like this big device you put around the lens. It kind of extends. It's like putting a bill of a hat in front of your face. It shields your face. It protects you from glare. Well, I couldn't run to the truck. I didn't have a lens hood on me. So I grabbed a piece of cardboard. I placed it over the top of the camera, and it worked. It was good enough. It worked as a lens hood. Not perfect. It would move around in the wind and have a little bit of problems. But it was a temporary fix. It did the job for now. I got through the show, and the show was over. We had a break for like an hour, then another live show at halftime. And, during that break, I went to the truck and got a big lens hood, got exactly what I needed. But it got me through the rest of the show was that dumb piece of cardboard. It was flimsy, not perfect, but it did the job. And that is exactly what Case Keenum is. Case Keenum is that piece of cardboard. It's not ideal, but it's good enough. Case Keenum is a temporary fix to the Broncos' long-term big quarterback problem. He's like duct tape for the Denver Broncos. Despite what everyone told me, I knew this year, Case Keenum's not a franchise quarterback. He never was. All these Broncos fans this offseason were like, Case Keenum is the truth. He's going to lead us to the Super Bowl. You're delusional fans. I feel sad for you. He's a backup. He's a solid backup. But for right now, for the rest of the year, 2018, Case Keenum is good enough for the Denver Broncos. You got to get to the end of the show. And here's the thing. If Chad Kelly was really as great as everyone acts like he is, he would be playing. The Broncos are not happy with the way Case Keenum is playing. I'm sure they want better. But Chad Kelly's not better than Case Keenum, or else I guarantee you he would be playing. So I don't know. Case Keenum, I remember watching him fail at the end of the game against the Chiefs. It's frustrating. They lost to a rookie quarterback 2 weeks ago, Sam Darnold. I can't feel good. And I know that piece of cardboard wasn't perfect. It moved in the wind. I had to keep my hand on it the whole time. But it was good enough for the next break, and that's exactly what Case Keenum is. He's a good enough temporary solution until you can get to the NFL draft. The answer to the Broncos' quarterback problems is not Case Keenum. It's also not Chad Kelly. It's down the road in the NFL draft, and you just got to get to the NFL draft. And for now, Case Keenum's good enough to get you there. Now, maybe if you want to tank, if you want to be terrible, maybe play Chad Kelly. I understand that. But if you want to win games, Case Keenum is the right guy for the Broncos. He's not perfect. I don't love Case Keenum. But he's a good enough temporary solution to get the Broncos a couple wins down the road until they can finally solve the problem they have in the 2018 NFL Draft. Case Keenum should remain the Broncos starting quarterback for the rest of the season. My name is Zach Schaumler. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. It means a ton to me. This is my podcast, Strong Opinion Sports. It's my pride and joy, my favorite thing in the entire world. If you're not aware, you can subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, and on YouTube. You can find the full entire hour-long podcast on YouTube, as well as shorter, interesting breakouts like the one you just watched. And if you really want to help me grow, it would mean a lot to me if you shared this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about this show. My name is Zach Schaumler. Thank you so much, and have a great day.